A new video has leaked of a California Highway Patrol officer beating a black woman on the 10 freeway. Now, the video that we're about to show you guys is extremely graphic and difficult to watch, but it all started when the woman was walking on the freeway and the cop wanted to question her about it.
Are we gonna stand around this town and make the same country? We're just
Now to another possible chokehold incident. It seems that a Brownsville couple is claiming some officers put a pregnant woman in a chokehold because she was grilling illegally. News 12 Brooklyn's Kenneth Vernon is in Brownsville with this couple's story.
It's not right, man. This ain't no time for segregating. I'm talking about brown and yellow. How yellow can you tell? You're just the same.
Well, I'm here at the home of the suspect, as you mentioned, Mark John Crawford, the 22-year-old. We're at the Fairfield Point Apartments, where family members spoke first with 2 News about the officer-related shooting.
Well, Sharon, Micah, Newton Division police officers say they were forced to shoot an unarmed man who was here 2 blocks away from his home in the South LA Florence neighborhood. But witnesses and his family say that fatal force was unwarranted, and his mother tonight is crying out.
There is growing outrage tonight after an unarmed African-American teenager was shot and killed by police in the St. Louis suburb of Ferguson, Missouri. But there are conflicting reports about what led up to the shooting.
Where you going?
I have 3 younger brothers, and I could have very easily have been one of them. He wasn't murdered for anything particular that he did. I wish for my brothers that they didn't have to live in fear of being themselves, that they don't have to conform to a majority culture in order to not be perceived a threat. That they can live long lives. And that they could be around for my children when I one day have them.
The next step in this movement is don't give up next week. The next step is keep it going. The issue is a policeman shot a child. Not white, not black. Because if a black policeman did it, it's the same issue. You shot a child. You are not judge and jury. And I don't know where the hell you live that selling cigars. It's death. So it can't end. Even though the hype goes down, the news are going to have to keep pushing for change. Policemen need to be accounted for. You shot someone. You need to be arrested, booked, and post bond just like anybody else.
The problem with our people by and large, and get Hosea 5 and 15, the problem with our people by and large is that we're at the bottom, but our people don't care. Because we've been comfortable being at the bottom. We've been comfortable only idolizing athletes, entertainers. We've only been comfortable idolizing those men. We have never required of ourselves to say, you know what? We need men that can take control over our community, our resource, our economic structure, etc. We don't look for these things. It only happens whenever something terrible happens to us. That's when we wake up and we understand we have to change our condition.
We gotta drop the titles. Yeah. We gotta drop the letters. We gotta drop it all and come together, young brother. And this is from the bottom of my heart. I don't know you from a campaign. I never even heard your song. I don't know who you could be right now on the radio. But I said that's my soldier, and I ran up out there, interrupted 5 conversations to come find you.
We gonna get it.
Because I wanted to work with you. We need to go do something out in Florence where they can get to us. A lot of them people that live in Canfield, the Versailles, North Winds, and stuff like that, they don't have transportation. So when the president and CEO of NAACP said, "Jazz, what I need to do?" I said, "We finna go get you some tennis shoes and some jeans. I'm gonna take you to Florence so these young people can meet you and you can clean up." We was out there. When the cameras came out there, I said, "Don't put my title, don't put NAACP, put volunteer.
No, we don't say fuck the police, and by the time we get to the point by saying fuck the police, how many times have we already said fuck ourselves?
Fuck ourselves.
In order to get angry at the police for doing anything negative, we would have had to allow that shit to happen multiple times. Right. So you're not saying fuck the police, you saying fuck me. Right. I ain't did what I needed to do to demand what was necessary for my being and for the being of those around me.
I appreciate it.
Don't rely on the voice of a celebrity to speak to you. So what that Nelly isn't here? What was he gonna say? It's hot in her, Ferguson? Is that what he was gonna do? Is that what he was gonna do? Because it is best that if he has nothing positive to contribute, nothing that is smart to say, it is best that he stays silent. Because T.I. got on Twitter today, who actually went to jail on federal charges and said, we need to respect the police. I love those who love me. I even love those who hate me. But those who gun me down and decriminalize and demonize the black body and tells me that my black life does not matter, what am I to do? My hands are up for Michael Brown. My hands are up for Jordan Davis. My hands are up for Ezell Ford. But they are not up in surrender. They are up to fight. They are up to fight. My palms are closed and my fists are raised because I am going to fight for what I believe in. I don't know about you all, but I am not afraid to die for what I believe in as long as it is not in vain. And that is the problem. We have no sense of urgency. We do not believe in ourselves.
Did they not say that the state police took over the whole situation? Right or wrong? So therefore, if the state took over the situation, and we're protesting on New Florissant, which is like the center of Ferguson, right? So we protesting in the center of Ferguson or whatever. They got the right to shoot us because we peacefully protest.
And it don't take no
They got the right to shoot us.
I know I be on the go, and it ain't no drink out there that can numb my soul.
We don't have no guns, nothing. We just protesting peacefully. More than they throwing car gas at us for no reason. And you can do this in America.
All we want to do is be free. All we want to do is take the chains off. All we want to do is break the chains off. All we want to do is be free. All we want to do is be free. Can you tell me right?
And we need our constitutional rights.
I step outside, I see my niggas die.
I'm doing this with Mike, and they ain't gonna stop me, okay? Not just Mike, they hit me. They hit me with this, bro.
But it ain't no gun they make that can kill my soul. Oh no. Say, all we wanna do is take the chains off. All we wanna do is take the chains off. All we wanna do is be free. All we wanna do is be free. All we wanna do is take the chains off. All we wanna do is break the chains off. All we wanna do is be free. All we wanna do is be free.
So now it's like the officer's pulling him inside the car. He's trying to pull away. And at no time the officer said that he was going to do anything until he pulled out his weapon. His weapon was drawn and he said, I'll shoot you, or I'm going to shoot. And in the same moment, the first shot went off. And we looked at him, he was shot, and there was blood coming from him, and we took off running.
Are we all alone?
I'm tired of it. We gotta stand for something. It's like they just out here killing us. Like I said, he do time in jail for fighting dogs. This man killed a baby, and he on vacation. He on vacation right now. How would that make you feel?
As we took off running, I ducked and hid for my life because I was fearing for my life. And I hid by the first car that I saw. My friend, he kept running, and he told me to keep running because he feared for me too. So as he was running, the officer was trying to get out of the car, and once he got out the car, he pursued my friend, but his weapon was drawn. Now, he didn't see any weapon drawn at him or anything like that, us going for no weapon. His weapon was already drawn when he got out the car. He shot again, and once my friend felt that shot, he turned around and he put his hands in the earth, and he started to get down, but the officer still approached with his weapon drawn, and he fired several more shots, and my friend died.
All we want to do is take